Hey, Booktube. Um, I wanted to do I was gonna do this last night, like a Booktubeathon, like where the hell I'm at kind of thing. But I didn't last night, and so here I am this morning. This is, I guess, day 3 of the Booktubeathon, and yeah, the thing that's funny is that, and I'm sure there's other people like this, I've done absolutely nothing different. Um, I'm still reading like I normally read, and yeah. So anyway, yesterday I read Edgar Rice Burroughs at the Earth's Core. Look at that cover, man. Frank Frazetta is so good, dude. Look at those guys up there. God, it's so amazing. Anyway, I really didn't know what I was getting at. Hey, Fred. Yeah, get up there, buddy. There he is. Behind my back. Hey, Fred. What you doing, buddy? You just hanging out? Okay. So, I didn't really know what to expect from this. I thought I'd like it, maybe. But I freaking loved this book. Like, this was so good. Like, it took me a minute to get past the whole everyone speaking English thing or broken English or whatever. But oh, but it ended up okay, and the pacing is great. Like this was, I don't know if this was one of the ones that were released as a serial because this was written later, like after he had done some standalone serialization things, um, and Tarzan and the John Carter books, like when they were serialized in Weird Tales and shit like that. But the pacing is so good. At the end of every chapter, you're like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Even if it's something stupid, you're like you got to get to that next chapter. And I freaking love that. And I loved it so much that after I finished this, I read the second book, Pellucidar. Pellucidar, I think is how you pronounce the world. And that's the name of the second book. And that was really good. I don't think it was as good as this, just because I don't think there wasn't like enough danger. There was danger, but like there wasn't like enough. Like in this, everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. And in the second book, some of the things that could go wrong went wrong. And it had a real, I don't want to say a happy ending, but it like had an ending. And there's like, I think 5 books or 6 books in the series. But the next book in the series is Tarzan at the Earth's Core. He did a crossover. And that book is number 13 in the Tarzan series. So I gotta read fucking 12 fucking Tarzan books before I could read the next story in here. So I'm a little upset about that. And this is funny too. I totally fell for the love story in this, and I usually never do. And for some reason, I was like on board. I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta save her. Oh my gosh. So I totally got sucked up in that. And I also finished The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes yesterday. I only had one story left in it. and I've been listening to the audio book of it, so when I'm driving and stuff, and it's really good, but because they're short stories, like there wasn't enough push for me to finish it as like the Sign of the Four and Study in Scarlet were. Those ones like I finished like that because like I couldn't like not know what happened kind of thing. So I did that. So I mean it's what, Wednesday now. I've read 6 books, and then I finished the Sherlock Holmes. I won't count that. And then today I started reading And the Hippos Were Boiled in Their Tanks. Fred, you're falling behind the cushion, buddy. And that is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's written by William S. Burroughs and Jack Kerouac. They're like alternating chapters, and it's kind of based on a true story. And I won't give too much away, and as long as you stay away from Wikipedia, you won't know what it's about either. But I'm really enjoying it. Like, I think it's because I thought it was going to be shit that I'm enjoying it. And the reason is because I have never liked Jack Kerouac. But I haven't read any Jack Kerouac since I was in high school. But when I was in high school, I thought he was a pretentious, pompous dude. I don't know. And then I remember I saw this thing, and this wasn't that long ago, but I saw this thing where he was on like the Ed Sullivan Show or something, and he was reading parts of On the Road, and someone was playing a piano, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this guy is so up his own ass. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. But I know people do readings where there's music with it and stuff like that. And I really don't know why, but I always, now if you could see in the window, you could see the J that we call Charlie. Yep, that was going to piss him off, I knew. Fred hates Charlie because Charlie takes my attention away. Fred, knock it off. Come on. Get up here. Good boy. You did great. Come on up here, buddy. Leave him alone. So, oh no, he's going to be right behind my head. Look. I don't know if you can see him. I put that bird feeder on the rail because they can't stand on it because they're too big. So the little birds could get the little feeder. And then I got my lazy dogs. Fred. Hey, buddy. Giz. Yeah, Giz doesn't pay me any attention. And Sally's in the house somewhere. So anyway, I know people do readings, and I know that that's something that's like expected and cool, but I've just never understood it. And we were at this bookstore in Glendale one time, me and Zoe, and there was some dude, I don't even know who it was, but it was like a big deal because the place is packed. They have this place upstairs where they do the readings and stuff, so while you're shopping downstairs, you could hear everything that's going on. And this guy was reading this book, and the book sounded shit, and like it was like maybe I just came in at the wrong time, but it was very like overly dramatic love story kind of thing. And like all these people were like clapping, and then the questions they were asking him were like so like, just up his ass, and then his answers were so masturbatory, and they fucking loved it. They ate it up, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? And I think since then, readings have been very, like, awkward. Like, I was asked to read some of Black Star Canyon at this monthly reading thing in Tustin or something, and like, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, that is the most horrific way to spend an evening. And then I'm like, but I might sell some books. And I'm like, yeah, but if any of these fuckers just, like, read the chapter I was gonna read, like, maybe they would buy the book too. So I just don't understand the whole, maybe you can help me. I had no idea this is where the video was going. But, like, just the whole, I think that's the difference between an author and a writer. Like, I feel like I'm a writer, and an author, I don't want to say an author is someone who's up his own ass, but an author is someone who goes somewhere to read his work and have people applaud him and get up his ass, and then that author gets to feel very excited about themselves, and really all I want to do is make people turn the page. Like, if I can make people turn the page, I feel good. You know, like, when I look at, like, like, the Kindle Unlimited, like, on my, KDP dashboard for, like, the stuff I write or whatever, and sell on Amazon, I have a lot of my stuff in Kindle Unlimited, and when I see, like, I have, like, a ton of page counts in one day or something, or page reads, it just, like, makes me feel good. And when I, like, look and see on, like, each title, like, which title is getting a lot of reads, like, because you get paid by page turn, I guess. So some of my stories, like, the page counts are huge, and then other ones not so much. So I'm like, maybe those ones aren't the best page turners. Maybe I need to, like, rework those or rethink them. So, something to think about. But, so anyway, wow, that was just because when I was in high school I didn't like Jack Kerouac. Really sorry about all that, folks. But anyhow, but back to, like, my reading habits, like, I usually, like, with my, like, little paperbacks, like, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, these are little, you know. This one's not nearly as bad as most of the other ones, but some of the other books I have, like, the font's smaller than this, and there really isn't any margins at all. So I don't know how they would stack up today, like, against, like, normal books that people read, like your 300 to 500 page books. Like, I don't know, because I have some books like that, and the font's huge, and it's not just the font, it's the line spacing. The line spacing's fucking huge. So I don't know, but I usually read about 2 of these a day. Like, that's generally my thing. So doing a booktubeathon to read as many books as I can, I already do that. So, and this wasn't the one I picked for it, but this book I definitely got for the cover, because I didn't know shit about this. I just like Frank Frazetta. So besides a hyped book, I'm pretty sure I finished all of the checklist things. So I guess I'm done with Booktubeathon. It was a lot of fun while it lasted, and I know it's still going, so I guess I'll still do these little update videos and stuff. But tomorrow I'm getting a surgery that will be really fun, that I've been looking forward to. So I might not put a video up tomorrow, but oh shit. Fred, chill out. It's okay. But I will try to put something up tomorrow night, I guess, and just say how I'm doing. But now all I want to do is read 12 Tarzan books that better be fucking amazing, so I could get back to Pellucidar, because I love Pellucidar, and I kinda love David, and I kinda love Perry, and I love Dean the Beautiful. So I'm all in. I am all in on Pellucidar. So if you've read these before, or if you've read the Tarzan books, I've never read the Tarzan books, so I'm looking forward to it in the hopes that it's written in the same pacing and I could get through, so I could get back to my Pellucidar. So anyway, let me know down below, and oh, and sometime this week I'll talk about the Agathon for all of the like 6 people who wanted to do that. Oh, and later today I am going to be mailing out the zines, the Paperback Junkie zine. So look for those, I guess, 3 or 4 days from now, depending on how mail works. So until next time, everybody.